In the Ukraine-Russia conflict, September 2025, two Russian soldiers are advancing on a motorcycle. They are attempting to approach the Ukrainian front lines. However, Ukrainian drones detect them. They observe them closely and begin sudden attacks. Strikes come one after another. Russian assault troops abandon their motorcycles and flee. Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles are still in pursuit of the enemy. The attacks continue. Ukraine is neutralizing the enemy with pinpoint accuracy using its precision strike UAVs. The enemy's motorcycles have also been destroyed. The most striking aspect of this footage is the operator's composure. There is no rush. They track the target, wait for the right angle, and then deliver a pinpoint strike. The Russian soldiers probably thought they wouldn't draw attention while advancing with a small ATV. A Ukrainian kamikaze drone detects the enemy Russian soldiers. It moves toward the enemy soldiers. As soon as the enemy soldiers notice it, they try to jump out of their vehicle. But it's too late. The Ukrainian FPV drone strikes the Russian vehicle. The enemy vehicle was destroyed, and the Russian soldiers were neutralized. The first thing noticeable when looking at the screen is the cloud of dust. In this military incident in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, a very large group of Russian motorcyclists attempted to attack Ukrainian positions. So what happened? A Russian motorcycle convoy appears. Approximately 25 motorcyclists are advancing toward the defense line of Ukraine's 63rd Brigade. They probably thought they would advance quickly with these vehicles. The Russian assault troops had planned to breach the Ukrainian positions with a large group. But seconds later, a flash in the sky. As the FPV drone approaches, the sound of engines gives way to explosive echoes. The first Ukrainian FPV drone neutralizes the enemy with a direct hit. You are seeing it now full screen. Motorcycles are overturning, and those at the back are scattered in a panic. Ukraine's 40th and 45th Brigades, the K2 Regiment, and the Air Guards are launching a coordinated precision strike. This is a tactical operation executed with absolute cold precision. Subsequently, the enemy's motorcycles are destroyed with secondary strikes. The enemy soldiers are also unable to escape the FPV drones. When do you think this war will end? Those who say it should end this year should like the video then. Those who think it will last another year should follow the channel so we can count your numbers. We are analyzing another military incident. This is an enemy armored vehicle you see here, which they camouflaged. A Ukrainian drone found the enemy vehicle. Without wasting any time, the precision strike kamikaze drone completely disabled this vehicle belonging to the Russian army. The scene you're currently seeing on the screen is a village completely destroyed. Russian soldiers are attempting to find cover among the houses with collapsed walls and blown-off roofs. But suddenly, a buzz is heard within the silence. A Ukrainian FPV drone is approaching. Look closely. The operator has located the target. The drones are flying in through a window opening. Following that, the classic flash, the explosive payload is detonated. The inside of the house is instantly engulfed in light, and dust and smoke rise. The Ukrainian army isn't just neutralizing enemy soldiers with FPV UAVs, they're also eliminating the enemy's ammunition depots one by one. Another drone enters. Hidden ammunition boxes are visible inside. A second later, everything is in flames. The ruined building has been completely destroyed, turned into rubble. The screen is currently showing real combat footage from deep within the Donbas front. A wooded area filled with thick fog and burnt trees. For a brief moment, it looks as though the fighting has stopped, but it hasn't. That's because Ukrainian FPV drones have identified the Russian soldiers. The Russian soldiers tried to take cover after spotting the drone. However, they cannot escape the attacks. Technology, speed, and unwavering determination are providing Ukraine with a decisive advantage. The first image on the screen is this. From the camera of a Ukrainian FPV drone, two Russian soldiers are moving urgently across open terrain. The Ukrainian drone operator waits patiently. The enemy Russian soldiers are heading toward nearby trenches. Perhaps they spotted the drone, or perhaps they didn't. They immediately hide in the nearby trench, and the Ukrainian drone is in motion, advancing toward the enemy. This is going to be a decisive strike. Shortly after, the drone's camera you see is directed toward the ruins of the destroyed houses. Russian soldiers hiding inside are looking for cover, but it's too late. The Ukrainian FPV strikes the building with a direct hit. As the structure collapses, black smoke rising from the debris covers the sky. The ruined houses are being destroyed with successive strikes. But the action isn't over yet. In the new footage, Russian soldiers attempting to flee appear in a wooded area. They try to hide among the trees, but for the drone operators, concealment is now impossible. Signal tracking, impeccable timing, cold precision, and once again, the target was disabled. Another military incident has occurred in the Kramatorsk direction. In the new footage, we see that Ukraine's 5th Assault Brigade has detected enemy Russian soldiers. FPV drone operators are sweeping the enemy positions with cold-blooded precision. The first target, Russian infantry hiding among the ruins. The drone descends, the target lock is set. They are disabled in seconds. Devastation is unleashed. Subsequently, many nearby underground shelters are also destroyed. Enemy Russian assault troops were attempting to use these for ammunition and concealment, allowing a major blow to be struck against the enemy. Ukrainian FPV drones relentlessly neutralize the enemy. New footage from the decisive front shows Ukraine's 24th Mechanized Brigade neutralizing targets in the wooded area one by one. FPV drone operators are detecting enemy forces despite the thick fog and tree cover. In the camera footage, moving Russian soldiers are being watched closely. Seconds later, the explosive payload finds its target. Every strike is the product of a millimeter-precise plan. The drones are transforming their initial reconnaissance mission into a lethal precision attack. Trenches, bunkers, and hidden passages. All are being disabled one by one. Another Russian soldier tries to escape by running into the forest. As the battlefield is covered in smoke and debris, Russian infantry is retreating in panic. There is no escape. This operation showcases the brutal precision of modern warfare. In this military operation in the Ukraine-Russia war, a few Russian soldiers are again detected around ruined houses. The incident occurred in the Torsky area. The Russian soldiers are attempting to hide. Ukrainian drones begin the strikes. The ruined buildings are destroyed. However, some are escaping. This does not escape the notice of the reconnaissance drones. The Russian soldiers are attempting to escape by fleeing through the debris. Ukrainian precision strike kamikaze drones are tracking the enemy moment by moment. In this way, all escaping Russian soldiers are turned into targets for the Ukrainian FPV drones in the ruins. This further proves the power and tactics of the Ukrainian soldiers on the ground.